Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Fearless, Joker's Dallas, Joker's Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Tuesday, August the 12th, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 224. In today's show, we are going to talk about the telephone. Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool, that's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, SPIRE, ConstructionInc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Anything from your roof to your floor, your heating, your air conditioning, you want to remodel your bathroom, what you got? SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson, the official Harley-Davidson dealers for Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. You looking to buy a new Harley-Davidson? Check out Maverick. Check out Longhorn. Tell them I sent you. But right now, let's turn off that news and let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to... Hold on, I didn't write it down. Let's see, I'm going to go there. 1982. So, back in those days, do you remember the days? Come back with me. Come back, boys. Come back, girls. I'm going to take you back. There was no communications other than a telephone. So when you wanted to talk to somebody and you weren't with them, you had to call them on a telephone. Say you were a paint salesman like me, you needed to call the store, you picked up a payphone. Remember, payphones were on every corner. How'd you like to have been in the payphone business? Not now. Then they came out with the beeper. So you'd get a beep and you'd look at it and it would say 399-8161. That was the phone number for Roach Paint. Or sometimes it would say 911. That means call Roach Paint now. Then I remember it was a big deal. I got a truck phone. So and I actually have one in my 97 Suburban. I have a truck phone still in there. Doesn't work anymore, but I got it. It was a phone in your truck, in between the two seats, so you could pick it up and you could talk going down the road. You still had your beeper because when you had the truck phones and then later with the first cell phones, I don't remember exactly, but you paid by the minute. So your phone bill could be really expensive because you paid per minute. And you remember even the long distance charges at home, when you would call, we'd call Sarah, Oklahoma, and Grandma and Grandpa, you paid by the minute that you talked. So the payphone paved the way for the truck phone, which paved the way for the cell phone. That was a big deal. When you got your first cell phone, or my first truck phone, or my first beeper. But I think that's where we got all tethered to each other. You can't get away. You know, I'll tell one of my guys, you know, hey, call this guy and collect this money he owes me. And they'll say, he's out of town. And I say, he got a cell phone with him, don't he? Nobody goes anywhere without that cell phone. We're connected. And I'm not sure that that's a good thing. The whole world is connected. Small children have cell phones. Maybe that's a good thing. Don't let me be the judge. I'm just an old man trying to get by. Talking about, woo, you got some of the favorite. Yep, these are those orange fade to red, fade to dark red Chucks. Black base, white toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, 2 Venhos, black and white logo, white shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. See, when I look at these, I think, how would these look with black shoestrings? How would they look with orange or red shoestrings? These are, say it with me now, these are some handsome Chucks. Let's check the office. Yeah. It's a picture of me and Biggin fishing at Pop's farm. Sam wearing a Glidden hat, but my Arlen Ness t-shirt. Arlen Ness was my Elvis. I don't know if Biggin caught these catfish or she just wanted her picture made in front of them. I don't know. That was back in the good old days when I had weekends off. It's been a while. What was my Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? August 12th, 1949 was a Friday. Grandma wrote, I ironed today. Dick is working down at Chester's. I think they were doing the plaster on the pump house. Kenneth stayed all night with Jerry. Kenneth would have been 10 or 11 or so. Dad joke. Why did the Energizer Bunny go to jail? He was charged with battery. Not battery. Battery. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Don't treat people as bad as they treat you. Treat them as good as you are. Sometimes that's hard to do because when somebody treats you bad, human nature says treat them bad. That's not who you are. That's who they are. So you don't want them to drag you down to their level. You probably can't bring them to your level, but you can stay at your level. You don't got to drop down to them. It's like the old saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So if somebody treats me bad, like we talked about yesterday, just walk away. Just walk away. Doesn't mean you got to reciprocate. You do you. Everybody else is taken. Today is Tuesday, so we have Kenny Chavez and the boys making music at the Ice House. They're always putting on a good show. It's a jam, so you could join in with them. Have you checked out my Rick Fairless Instagram page? We're doing a lot of cool videos. I'd like for you to see them. Sometimes we just post them there. If you've never been to Stroker's Dallas or Stroker's Ice House, you should. Because, like I always say, there ain't no place like this place. So long for now. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.